Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? We have for you about 4 clips to watch in regards to the outcome of the Derek Chauvin trial. Look, whether he was guilty or not isn't the point of this video. The point of this video is, and look, I'm going to give you my opinion, right? You can do with it what you like. My opinion is the jury found him guilty because they were either intimidated, swayed, or had pressure put on them by the usual organisations, okay? I don't believe that that was a fair trial at all, and that's not defending Derek Chauvin, that's defending the justice system, right? The trial by jury, which I believe in. That being said, the people who thought, well, if we just give them a guilty verdict, they'll just go away. These Marxists, these usual suspects, they'll just go away. No, they won't. We've been telling you this for a long time. They are not going away. And you're going to see exactly what I mean by the 4 clips we've got for you today. A bit of a mixed bag, bit of action down on the streets after the verdict. And then we've got idiot people like highly irresponsible Democrat politicians who are ratcheting the rhetoric up even more when they got what they want. What are you moaning for? Right, so let's get into this video because we've got a few clips to watch. So if you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and share this around. Let's get this seen. I appreciate those of you who do share it. It is extremely difficult to get our conservative viewpoint out in the modern age. We are suppressed. We are reduced, as Susan Wojcicki says. So if you could share this video around social media and your friends and family normies, that would really help. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first one is a BLM Antifa crowd who surround a truck and demand that he stops and detaches his trailer and all this type of stuff. It's just a random... They've just targeted this truck for random. There's no logic behind what they're doing at all. No reason, no critical thinking behind it. They're just doing it.
Watching this right here, quick. What's up? I'm sorry. I was just... This truck was speeding in.
Yeah, I saw him back there. And I was
Yeah. Whoa, what the... Hold on. Oh shit. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, y'all. Yeah. Hey, share the stream. Guys, share the stream.
So there you can see at the back, he just ripped that thing out, which obviously I think that if it's climate controlled, it controls it or something like that. Mindless destruction. If you ask them why they're doing it, they wouldn't be able to tell you. They have no idea. They would give you vague platitudes like, oh, well, detach the trailer from the truck because my supremacy and this systematic and so on and so on. They wouldn't understand. You'd likely just get assaulted by them. If you say, hey, excuse me, why are you doing that? They would just attack you. That's all they would do. They got what they want. They're not happy. They've moved on from Derek Chauvin. Now they've moved to the truck. They want the truck. First they wanted Chauvin. They got Chauvin. They wanted to lynch him. They would have done if they got their hands on him. Now they've moved over to, look, that white truck driver. He's trying to take his truck somewhere. Let's go and destroy his truck. These are the people, the weak president of the United States, the most popular man in all of American history, Joe Biden. These are the people he's appeasing. You could see, I mean, look, it's the end of the clip, but we'll go back. So this guy here, down here, he doesn't even know what he's doing, right? He just knows that by a non-player character logic, leftist logic, he knows that he should be punching the truck. And you can see he kind of does it half-heartedly because he doesn't know why he's doing it. Do you understand what I mean? There's no force behind it because he's not thinking. He's not thinking, right, I need to do this. He's just doing it. Because that's what the herd does. The herd destroys things. The herd attacks people. You'll see what I mean in a minute. See what I mean? That guy down there at the bottom. Ignore the guy climbing on the truck for a second. Him down there. He doesn't even know what he's doing, right? He just knows that NPC code, attack truck, run program. That's all he knows. See? Look at him, look. Slapping on a window. Ask him, excuse me, sir, why are you slapping on this truck driver's window? He won't be able to answer you. You'll get some sort of vague platitude about, oh, we must dismantle institutional supremacy. And then he'd likely attack you. There you go, Biden. I hope these are your guys. These are your friends, Biden and Harris. This truck driver's just trying to do his goddamn job. He's trying to deliver his load somewhere. And he's ambushed in the street by this lot. And you got that idiot look, on the hood. If the driver reversed, like he did, you kind of saw him reverse, but he didn't do it fast enough in my opinion. And then that guy fell off the thing, they would blame the truck driver. The police would come and arrest him. Even though these guys are all anti-police, the police are completely demoralised and cucked. You've got the National Guard in the city. Where are they? If that truck driver reversed his truck and the guy fell off, or if someone was stood behind it, because you know these guys like to stand in the blind spot of vehicles deliberately, it would be the truck driver's fault. It would be his fault. Why didn't he just stand there and let himself be torn to shreds? That's the reasoning behind what happens these days. Anyway, let's move on to the next clip. Next we have AOC. You would think she would be delighted after Chauvin was convicted, but she's not. You know why? She's a Marxist. Like most of the people in the Democrat Party now, a lot of them don't even know that they're Marxists. What do I mean by that? I've often said on this channel that the modern term for Marxist is progressive. They mean the same thing. The left are experts. They're not very good at many things, but the good things that they are good at, they are experts at semantics. They are very good at using words, mealy-mouthed, hollow words, to transform the meanings of sinister things into things that sound good. Or things that are wholesome or good, they will transform that to make it sound bad or evil. Marxism, the modern term for it is progressive. Progressivism. Permanent revolution. The definition of Marxism is to always push the envelope. Never be satisfied with what you've got. And progressives are the same. They always want to change something. They always want to overthrow something. They're always rebelling or having some sort of revolution against something. It's Marxism. So you'd think she's happy with the Chauvin case. She got what she wanted. In my opinion, it was a kangaroo court. It was a travesty of a trial. But let's hear what she's got to say.
So no, this verdict is not justice. Frankly, I don't even think we call it full accountability because there are multiple officers that were there. It wasn't just Derek Chauvin. And I also don't want this moment to be framed as this system working because it's not working. And
look, she doesn't even know what she's trying to say. She's just opening her mouth and shit is coming out, right? That's why she's looking up. She didn't even know what she wanted to say. So she got the verdict she wants, but that's not justice according to her. She got a pound of flesh. She wants more. There's more officers, as she said in this case. They've already been fired and had their lives ruined. Isn't that what you leftists do best? You fire people, you get them cancelled, or as in the case here with conservative commentators, you get us shadow banned and deleted. Those officers, their lives are ruined. They are living husks, shells. They're just shells of human beings, right? And you're still not happy. You got what you wanted. And you're not happy. Why are you not happy? Because now you're moving on to the next thing. Permanent revolution. The people, there are so many sheep out there who follow the likes of Nancy Pelosi, AOC here, and all of the others, the Democrats, and Jerry Nadler, the Supreme Court. They're not packing it, they're unpacking it. That's what he said. They want to add 4 new justices. That's not packing it, apparently. No, that's unpacking it. War is peace. Up is down. Left is right. Good is evil. White is black. That's the Democrat way. If you follow these people, they will lead you to ruin. They already control all of the cultural institutions, the public sector, branches of government. They've infiltrated everything with woke identitarian politics. So most people are following them, whether they like it or not. And look at society. Society is falling apart. Because people, whether they want to or not, whether they know they are or not, are following these people. MSNBC, their Jason Johnson is furious. He's furious at this result. Like AOC, they are extremely angry, even though they got what they wanted. MSNBC being a part of the mainstream media, which is, of course, the propaganda arm of the Democrat Party. They are infuriated, with this. Because it's not good enough. They live to hate. They want his blood. They want our blood. That's what they live for. Anyway, let's listen to this stellar piece of journalism.
Cool. Like I said, I actually always thought that he would be found guilty because it's sort of a cultural makeup call. But I'm not happy. I'm not pleased. I don't have any sense of satisfaction. I don't think this is a system working. I don't think this is a good thing. What this says to me is that in order to get a nominal degree of justice in this country, that a black man has to be murdered on air, viewed by the entire world. There have to be a year's worth of protests and a phalanx of other white police officers to tell one white officer that he was wrong in order to get one scintilla of justice. That doesn't make me feel happy. That doesn't make me feel satisfied. It makes me worry about what's going to happen when these other officers are held on trial. It makes me upset all the more that we didn't have this for Breonna Taylor. It makes me concerned about what's going to happen in the trial for Ahmaud Arbery. So,
all of these people they are talking about were not priests. They were not the shining lights of society, right? They were involved in gang culture, drug culture. The story around Breonna Taylor is a lie. She wasn't in bed. She was in the doorway. Does that mean that she should have been shot and killed in the crossfire? No. But when you stand in a doorway, when your boyfriend is having a shootout with police, accidents happen. That's what these guys, the left, they don't understand. They don't understand that in life there's grey areas. They literally see everything is either black or it's white. They don't understand that life, real life, has grey areas. Floyd himself, these MSNBC and CNN types, they haven't told you anything about what the case the defense put forward. They've told you nothing. They give you wall-to-wall, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week coverage of what the prosecution was saying and the case they made. They didn't tell you about the cock-ups the prosecution made. They told you nothing about the defense. They haven't told you that, listen, he's still pushing this narrative that it was the knee on the neck that ended Floyd. No, it wasn't. It was the fentanyl that did it. Even the prosecution, the medical examiner that the prosecution called, questioned that. And that's the prosecution's own witness. Unbelievable. Really, it is unbelievable. And the mainstream media are really, truly, deeply the enemy of the people. They really are. They just want to pit everyone against everyone else. They pit white against black, man against woman, straight against gay, even husband against wife, young against old, Christian against Muslim. It's what they live for. As the CNN, the executive for CNN, who Project Veritas did an excellent, legit piece of journalism, investigative journalism on, he said that rage sells. That's all they're doing. They're selling rage. Added with a liberal, excuse the pun, helping of their favourite ideology, which is, of course, identity politics. And then they sit back as America falls to ruin, to dust. The greatest country on earth. I love America. I think it's an amazing place. But the love for America is of the AOL generation. You remember the internet provider American Online. The type of society you got in the film American Beauty. Can you remember that, American Beauty? That late 90s, early 2000s suburbia America where people were just happy. Nobody gave a crap about all this identitarian rubbish. That was literally at the very start of the culture war when most people just didn't give a damn, including me, because it was only a germ of an idea then. And now look where it's gone. In 20 years, just one generation, society is on its arse. Really it is. And finally, and I'm sorry I have to show you this, I was going to end it on the last pit, but I need you to see the most see-through human being in Western politics, Nancy Pelosi. It's no coincidence that you will often see in the comment sections in regards to clips with Nancy Pelosi all over the internet, people saying that she's evil, and that's not a coincidence. You can actually see it. When with some people, you kind of get an inkling. You think this person's evil, and I mean really evil, like in the definition of the word. With Nancy Pelosi, so many people are noticing this. You can see it. You can see it because I'll tell you why. She's been in politics for that long. She's been an identitarian for that long. Whatever part of her was still human has eroded, and it eroded some time ago. And she is now 100% swamp politician. But the problem is, she doesn't think people can see it. She thinks she's smarter than you. She thinks she's better than you. So she thinks she can hide it from you. But we can see it. We can see what she is. And that just adds to the evil. Her eyes are sunken in and hollow, which is a classic trait of those without empathy, who just masquerade the empathy. As you're going to see here, it's all a show.
Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice, for being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking was that? Call out for your mom. I can't breathe. But because of you, and because of thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice, your name will always be synonymous with justice. Thank you.
And there we go. Look, did Floyd deserve to die? No. Maybe he shouldn't have put that wrap of fentanyl in his mouth, though. That's just my opinion. He shouldn't have swallowed it. He had enough in him to kill a lot. I should imagine a good amount of people. I don't take fentanyl. I don't know how much, but it certainly did for him. I do know that. Now, he shouldn't be. They call him St. George, right? St. George. He had a rap sheet about 8 miles long. Doesn't mean he deserved to die, but the type of people they hold up as paragons of virtue on the left, right, are completely at odds with the type of people we hold up. We hold up astronauts. We hold up scientists. We hold up inventors, right? We hold up humanitarians. This is us on the right, okay? Giants from history, yeah? On the left, they hold up criminals. They hold up deep state politicians and gangster rap and Hollywood elites and Hollywood actors and things like that, musicians. That should tell you everything you need to know, really. Really. Just think, let that one sink in, because I'm going to leave it here because we've watched the clips. Let me know what you think below in the comment section. If you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share the video around. If you care for independent commentary, it only takes a few seconds to do those things. That's all I ask, and it would really help this small channel not only grow, but we are shadow banned like all the others, deranked. So if you are seeing this and you could do that for me, it would really encourage me to continue bringing the other side of the debate, because it's been so long since in public life we've even been allowed to do that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.